So God of War Ragnarok released only a couple of days ago on September 19th, which was 4 days ago as of me recording this. It's the 23rd. And it released to mixed reviews. Some people just saying that it didn't perform well, it had a lot of bugs, it had a lot of issues, and some people just complaining about its PC requirements just being really outlandish and just being way too much. And then some people were complaining about another thing, which is, well, PSN. And I've just got to say, PSN being required for a single player game, I've always said is stupid, and that goes for any linking for any single player game. But yeah, that's mainly just the other part of the negative reviews. And if you didn't know, these are all the countries the game cannot be purchased in because PSN is not available, in which it's a lot of fucking countries, you know. And then going on to the other thing, a lot of people saying the game flopped, and it did. It averaged, or it peaked at an all-time of 35,000 players, which is obviously not too much, seeing as this is a really high budget, really big game. Now, I'm not going to be one of them people who sits here and says the game flopped, because it didn't. The game sold 15 million units on PS5. The game did not flop in any means, you know. But on PC, this is quite a big flop for Sony. As I thought, the game had 35,000 players at its all-time peak. That's what it has right now. But a day after its launch, it was on top 3 paid games for the day. It was at number 3. And Counter-Strike's a free-to-play game, meaning it was technically at number 2, realistically, which is good. Which is weird, because this isn't good. 35,000 for a game as of its big height, how big the game is, you know, being a big budget AAA game. It didn't do well when it came to player base, but it's clearly doing well here. But then if we go to live player count, the game is its 7th top paid game of the day as of 4 days after launch, which, you know, for an example, outside of Counter-Strike, I'm not going to be counting Counter-Strike because it's a free-to-play game. It's doing well on PC. So me, and I think a lot of other people, are just confused, like, is it a flop? Because clearly off Steam charts, it is a flop. But clearly off of its charts, Steam's charts, it's not a flop. It's been doing okay when it comes to sales, especially seeing as it's a PC port. PC ports usually don't cost too much to make, but I don't know. I mainly just made this to see what y'all think. Just leave a comment. Maybe you can answer my question on, you know, why the game seems to be doing well when it comes to paid, but it's clearly not doing well when it comes to player base. I'm not smart enough to really know the reason why. Maybe a lot of people are buying it. Maybe it isn't having very many sales, and what's around it just isn't selling. I'm not aware. I don't really know why. What I do know is this doesn't match this, and it's just weird. But whatever. I want to hear what y'all think, and yeah, all good.